forgive and forget. I said I'm sorry. Just let it go. That happened so long ago. You should just get over it by now. Is that still bothering you? Oh my God, like, let it go already. If you've heard any of that, then you've heard from people that don't know shit about forgiveness. Most of the people that are telling you about forgiveness call themselves Christians. I call them Xtians. I'm actually an ordained Christian minister. I follow love. I listen to Jesus. I do not pay attention to that word written by the Roman Empire. In Matthew 18, Jesus talks about, oh, by the way, this is the Sermon of the Mount. You probably have heard about it. But in Matthew 18, Jesus talks about forgiveness. But first he talks about if you harm one of these little ones, it would be better for you that a millstone be tied around your neck and you be thrown into the deepest part of the ocean. He was talking about the church members, that if they harmed anyone outside the church, that they would be thrown into the deepest parts of hell. Because according to Jesus, that could keep them from knowing about love, from knowing about him and what he's teaching about love. Jesus was a teacher. He was a rabbi. He is a son of God, just like I'm a daughter of God, just like you are a son and you are a daughter of God. And you are a they of God, because that's real. So the next part that Jesus gets into, forgiveness, it starts in Matthew 18:15. There he says, if one of your brothers, or in our case sisters, if one of your brothers or sisters sins against you in the church, this is about being in the fucking church, nothing else, in the church. So if one of your brothers or sisters sins against you in the church, they offend you, they hurt you, you go to them alone and you say, hey man, like you really hurt me, this is what's happened. They should apologize. They should make it right. And if they don't, Jesus said to take someone else and go together and confront them and tell them. And if they still won't listen to you, take them before the church. Tell the church. And if they still refuse to listen, which means they cannot understand that they've done anything fucking wrong, then you kick them out of the church and you treat them, as he said, as a tax collector. So if Jesus says that people don't actually change their motherfucking behavior, that you kick them the fuck out the church, just saying. That's what he said, without my eloquent way of putting things together. So let's say Uncle Bob, because those are always shit people, maybe Uncle Fuckface comes to you and says, all right, I'm sorry. Maybe he gives a long speech about why he's sorry. Maybe he doesn't. Either way, he doesn't change his behavior. He doesn't change the way he is. He's not sorry. That is not an apology. And even if it were a true apology and he really was showing you, you don't have to forgive immediately. Forgiveness, you don't have to ever fucking forgive, okay? You still get to ascend. You still get to be in your own spiritual space. Sorry, a moth. Oh, bumblebee. Wow, I didn't think they were still out. Anyway, you still get to be in your space. You still get to feel how you feel. You don't have to ever forgive. But should you choose to forgive when someone begins to show you that they've made a change, that's up to you, and then you both can work on repairing the relationship. But the person that offended you first, they're the ones that have to make the change. You don't have to try to figure out and negotiate yourself into a million different ways of how you can do better, of how you can get past whatever bullshit they did to you. Because that's not up to you. Getting past something usually starts with an apology, as far as a relationship is concerned. But growing up in my childhood, being raped, beaten, shot, etc., lied about constantly, even when they did say they're sorry, they weren't sorry. And do you know how many people have tried to tell me to forgive my family? And I just need to get over it, that they're my family, they're the only ones I have. Well, fuck yeah, thank God they're the only ones I have. Have you seen how they treat me? No, I'm not forgiving them. And no, God doesn't say that. Jesus actually says not to bring your children to wrath. There's a lot of rules in the Bible about how you're supposed to treat people. And when you treat them incorrectly, there's guidelines for you telling them to fuck off too. Yeah. Don't forgive unless they're showing you that they've changed. And only then if you want to. Don't let people pressure you into forgiveness. Like, why? It's forgiveness. It either comes or it doesn't. And if it doesn't come, it means there's still work to be done. And if you have things that you want to work through to heal on your own so that you can forgive, then fucking get a therapist and do it. You can do it. I work through my shit every day, not because I want to forgive them, because I want to be safe inside me. I'll never forgive them. They don't deserve it. They never asked for it. They have not said, please forgive me, I'll do better. They have never said that, ever. The only person that's ever said that to me are the people that are still in my life. My husband, my Haley, my friend Lisa. These people have made differences. They make changes. Kalea. These people make differences. They make changes. Those are the people you forgive. Those are the people you work with. The rest of it is bullshit. Forgive and forget my ass. No forgive and forget. There is never forget. Because you're always held to the standards you do. And if you exceed that and you do better, then you do better. But you don't get forgiveness until you do the right thing. Period.